Where'd that small piece go? Waiting for people to get to know the party. Hey everybody, I'm just constructing a school right now. And 1, 2, 3 floors right now. Happy birthday. So guys, how's it going? Right now I'm just constructing the school for TFC Season 2. I'm making this part removable for filming purposes. So, the school's turning out pretty good. I mean, it's kind of dark in my room right now, but you can kind of see. Oh, we got hit by a pole. Let me move this. Okay, boom. So here's the huge entrance. My phone's there. Hey, Sean, I need a figure. Where do you get... Oh, gee, does someone fall through the floor? No, nobody falls through. It's just for filming. So, happy early birthday. So I get my fighting sounds from just random YouTube fight sounds, like fight videos. And I just take that audio and then edit it in. Thank you. You like the school? Look at this. Hold on. This is how tall it is. Which he's like 6 feet. Oh, boy, if you don't stand your ass up, the fuck. Okay. So here he is, if you can even see him. Oh, look how tall the school is. Look how big the school is. Boom. So it's a very large school. Then this pole is going to go right here. Bah, bah. Let's see. Sean, what's the fight with the clown music? I don't know what clown music we're talking about. Let's see. Kay versus Taylor. Who would win? Taylor would get more punches in, but Kay could probably swing Taylor around. Hey, Sean, can you make a clip of you showing Jupiter and JoJo's fight? That's the season finale. You'll have to wait till the trailer. Period, Sean. Sean, have you watched Pose? No, I haven't. I don't know what Pose is. Mackenzie versus Jupiter. Jupiter would win. Sean, who fights the most this season? In TFC, I would say... I feel like the fights are very spread out, but probably Kay again. And then probably Patrice. I love how Amber said, "What's up? What's up?" Let's see. Patrice versus Jayla. I feel like Patrice would win. Only because she's huge. Jupiter versus Chelsea. I think Chelsea would probably win. But not easily. Sean, when are you going to start the sale? I just made so I'm making my own stands. So there's these stands I can show you guys real quick. Let me try to... Let's see if he'll stay. 1 second. Thought I had a stand over here. Where the fuck did they go? Well, somewhere around here I've got other stands. Anyways, the stands I ordered are not going to work, so I am Frankensteining my own stands right here. So I added a double peg, and now I have to cast this and then pop it out. Then I can sell the figure. So The stands I was waiting for did not work out, so I'm making my own pretty much. So that's what's tea on that. Sean, are we going to learn more about Chelsea's pregnancy? Yes, you guys get to be there for every step of the way. So episode 1, which I'm about to film at the campground, that one Chelsea's not pregnant yet, but she finds out around like episode 2 that she's pregnant. Oh, Patrice is definitely gonna be a heel. Let's see. Do they jump Patrice on episode 6? No. So Patrice, the Patrice and Kay and Jackie fight, that one happens, I believe, on like episode 2 or 3. Let's see. Megan versus Melanie and Megan versus Jacqueline. Melanie would beat Megan and Jacqueline would beat Megan as well. But she'd put up a good fight. Gia versus Adriana. Ooh. I'd say tie. So Adriana was inspired by Gia, so Sean, do they jump Patrice in episode 6? No. It's like episode 3. And it's not really a jump. Patrice kind of like sneaks Cassandra, and then Jacqueline punches her in the head a few times. Let's see. Besides Melinda and Mr. Cookie, Patrice and Melanie, who's the best fighter? Zari would be one of the top fighters. How many episodes in TFC? It's going to be what? Oh, BGC. No, Patrice does not get jumped on BGC. How many episodes in TFC? There is 8 episodes again, just like last season. Sean, what new character would be in season 2 for me to audition? Just some tips. So there's Rachel, there's Emma. Who else? Technically, Rael's part is open. So there's a lot of them. Is Melanie's sister Megan almost as good as a fighter? She's not trained in like grappling like Melanie is, so she can't take people down as good as Melanie can, but she is scrappy with her hands, like punching. Ronda Rousey versus Jackie? Probably Ronda Rousey. I'm so happy Olivia's coming back. Yes, Olivia's back. Turn up queen. Ready to torture everybody and roast them and call them poor. Is Melanie like Judy? Crazy wise, maybe. She's not alcoholic like Judy was on her season. No offense to Judy. Sean, will the new episodes for TFC? No. I'm not doing longer episodes because last season TFC episodes were already like 20-something minutes. I'm not going over that because it takes way too long to film. So they're going to be anywhere from 16 to 20 minutes again. BGC 20 is good. Sean, how'd you feel about Amber and Jenna's friendship? I really liked their friendship, honestly. And personally, I liked Jenna. I know a lot of people didn't like Jenna. I feel like she has some issues, yes. And her blowing up on Amber was wrong, yes. But I liked Jenna's sassy personality, and she did have hands. So it sucks that they fell out, because I think they were a cute duo on BGC, but they will make up at the reunion. Taylor versus red-haired Danny. I'd say it'd probably be close to a tie. Olivia versus Melanie. Definitely Melanie. Oh dear, Starry. Right? We know Olivia would be hurt. Will Brooke make a return? Yes, Brooke will be on this new upcoming season. Red-haired Danielle is an icon, period. I think she is too. Jen versus Brynn. Now, are we talking BGC Jen or Jenna from BGC 20? If it's BGC 10 Jen, then it would probably be that Jen. And if it's BGC 20, it would also be Jen. Ooh, BGC 7, Stassi versus Melanie. Oh, I feel like Melanie would put up a good fight. I feel like Stassi would get good hits in. Can we get a tour around the school? There's not too much to really show because I just started rebuilding it. So this is literally it until I make the next two wings. So I'm finishing up this part right now. And then I'm actually finishing up the strip mall that I was working on and the set for TFC season 1 or season 2. And then I'm going to do the rest of the school real quick. So hopefully I can wrap this all up ASAP so we can get Scream Cult going, TFC going, and of course BGC reunion and Scooby Doo. But here's what I've got. So my game plan is we're gonna have stairs that are right here, and it's gonna go up to here, and then of course this is gonna be blocked off. Down here, it's gonna be stairs going down because it's gonna lead to like the hallway, and there's this cute little under part. There's technically a third floor, but I don't think I'm going to use it for anything. We got skylights going. We've got the holographic lines here. The windows are holographic. Over here, we're going to have lockers, hallway. And then, of course, this part is removable, but it will have this middle floor right here. So that's what I got for the school right now. It is a huge school, as you can see. Hey, Rico. Haha, Melinda versus every character from TFC. I mean, they would probably beat Melinda, yes, if it was everyone jumping her. Rico! Sean, answer me. Redhead Danny versus Taylor. It was a tie. Will we get the infamous Patrice, Kay, and Jackie fight? Gonna be outside the bathrooms and going. So the Patrice versus Kay and Jacqueline fight happens by the lockers. Ah! My hot glue gun tried to burn me. It happens by the lockers, by Kay's locker, because her and Jackie are talking at her locker, and Patrice just comes up and mink, mink, mink. Does new Olivia have hands? No. That's why she has the biggest, baddest girls in school fighting for her. Sean, I loved Jenna and the storyline of Jenna and Amber's relationship. Told a good story, period. Obviously, inspired by Candy and Talone. Where do Kay and Patrice scuffle? By her locker. No one's going to talk about how stuck Amber's bonnet was to her head. That shit didn't come off till the end. Red-haired Danny is definitely a new fan fave, period. And she's very chill, if you guys know. She doesn't really try too hard to, like, do too much. She kind of chilled out. Does Jupiter and BGC 20 fight JoJo? Yes. They do fight twice. Or no, 3 times. Does red-haired Danny fight anyone else? Not in the upcoming episodes, but she does at the reunion. Sean, what is Jupiter's personality? She's based off E. Kane. If you guys know E. Kane from TikTok, that's who inspired Jupiter's personality. So she's like E. Kane, Jamie, and Jazz type of personality. Like, takes everything as a joke. Is down to fight whenever. Will you make a backstory between Bree, Brooke, and Jessica and Jason? Yes. I discovered this channel. I like the models. Thank you so much. Sean, who would win? Star versus Sabrina. Ooh. So Alicia was a better fighter than Star. So I think, honestly, Sabrina might beat Star. BGC 9, Megan versus Krishan. Ooh, I think Krishan would win. Even though I love Megan. If BGC 20 have episodes where they jump Patrice, who will win? You know Patrice could take at least 2 girls. Oh, yeah. I think I know what you guys are talking about. So, when Patrice gets jumped, it's not by the girls in the house. So, they do have a club fight. So, it starts with Mackenzie and this group of girls at the new club they go to. And Patrice, Amber, and Jupiter come to have Mackenzie's back, and two girls try to fight Patrice at once, but she bops both of them at the same time. So Patrice does win that fight. So yes, technically she does get jumped, just not in the house by the girls in the house. Who will win, Elise versus Serenity? Honestly, probably Elise. Ariana versus TFC Ariana. I feel like Ariana Grande might throw more hands. Is BGC 21 going to have a cabin or a tent or has a house? So it has, if BGC 21 happens, it's up to you guys if you support my other new shows this year. Otherwise, I'm not doing BGC. But if BGC 21 happens, I have planned out the cast already. There's a girl named Erin. There's a girl named Deanna. There's Zari. There's Brittany. Who else is there? Hannah. Possibly Gabby. And it will have more of like a cabin mansion with smaller cabins. Sean, answer me. Patrice versus the house. I mean, Patrice would win to an extent, but if she's fighting everybody, of course they would get her. Is the season good? I haven't watched it yet because I've been waiting for TFC. Like BGC 20 season, I think BGC 20 is really good. Oh, Sean, what about Darius? Who does he date? He dates one of the people on the football team, of course. Why not? Let's see. So he dates a guy who is down low, who's on the football team, who then kind of bullies him a little bit. So then he exposes him, and then they get into a big fight in the hallway. Oh, it's gonna be so juicy. So juicy. So much juicy drama. Like, there's so much drama I have to add into the season. I don't even know how to add it all in coherently. Oh, it's gonna be good. We got Raina getting stalked. We got Kay's dad coming home from his business trip, so that's exciting. You guys get to meet Kay's dad. We got Chelsea being pregnant and then miscarrying, unfortunately, but she was gonna keep the baby. We've got. Oh, they better not have outbid me on that couch. You little rats! You little rats! Sorry, guys. I'm bidding on a couch, and they outbid me again. What else we got? So Jacqueline's story for now is kind of like Matt trying to pursue her. She doesn't really feel like she can move on because she's still upset about Stella. So that's Jacqueline's story this season. It's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's a love story. Who else we got? What else we got? We get to learn Gabby's backstory. And you guys get to learn some deep things about Gabby. So I'm very excited about that. You get to learn a little bit about Patrice's backstory. I think that's most of it. Jupiter versus Melanie. Ooh, that's a good one because Jupiter is big and hard to take down. Maybe close to a tie. Melanie might get the upper hand if she can get her down. Raina versus Jacqueline. Jackie would win. Period. You should do a jump-a-hoe and fighting random people in public all in one season. Giving BGC 11 mixed with season 5. I mean, this one kind of has jump-a-hoes because you've got Morgan and Danielle jumping multiple people this season, and then you do have the random fights in public. So it's almost giving that vibe. BGC 21 might have a jump-a-hoe season type of vibe. We'll see. Jenna versus Chelsea. Ooh. I feel like it'd be close to a tie, honestly. Jacqueline versus Phoebe. I feel like Jacqueline might win, but Phoebe would put up a good fight and be hard to take down, too. If Melanie and Patrice ever had a round 2, it should be like Bianca versus Bailey. Last woman standing, where running over was happening in golf carts or use. What the fuck? Not the down low love story, period. Darius versus Xavier. Xavier would win, but Darius is scrappy. Can you make another bullying problem again? Yes, there will be bullying. So Brooke definitely gets bullied, and she doesn't know it by Bree and Jessica. So hers is cyberbullying. So she starts getting haters. And then, of course, Olivia is a major bully, and she loves to bully Alexis. So that's another bullying story you guys will get. Stunna versus Jenna. I feel like Jenna would win because she's bald. Not that that makes her a better fighter, but Jenna has hands. Plus, she doesn't have hair to pull. So, ba ba ba. Will TFC season 2 be more hellish than 1? Yes. TFC season 2 gets a little deeper and a little darker than season 1, but it still has its beautiful moments, like always, of course. So I really feel like season 2 is gonna eat, but that's just me. Sean, can you get Jupiter, sir? He trying to leave. Get his ass back in here. Get your ass in here. Okay. What, Sean? Can you get Jupiter to have a moment of a beautiful face? Period. Sean, who wins? BGC 15 girls versus Melinda. The only girls that would really put up a good fight with Melinda might be Chelsea and Taylor. The rest might get murked. Oh, and Melanie. So, I don't know. I think Melinda might come out on top eventually. Imagine if you stuck the original BGC. I don't remember what my original cast even was. Because technically BGC 21 was supposed to be BGC 20, but then BGC 20 was supposed to have Holly on it, Alexis. I think Gabby was going to be on there. Personally, I think Stunna can beat Biggie and probably beat Rolly. I mean, she was keeping up with Rolly at the reunion for sure. Hana looks like she's gonna be a peacemaker. She gets her ass beat, but we love Hana. She's scrappy. Little Women Dallas. Oh my god, Brachelle's cousin. Yeah, that was crazy. I think Jenna would still win because Brachelle's cousin pulled a lot of hair. Jenna once again doesn't have hair. Jenna versus Chelsea, who'd win? I feel like Jenna might get the upper hand, but Chelsea would definitely put up a good fight. It'd be close to like, because Jenna is very close to Bianca when it comes to fighting level. So it'd be very similar to Chelsea versus Bianca, but imagine Bianca bald. Is that Melinda in the back? Yeah, she is over there. Stop looking over there. No. Can you do a fight versus the giant and Cassandra? I know her. Yes, I can. I would love to do that. Poor Cassandra, though. You know she'd get murdered. Will there be more males in TFC? Yes. So if you guys watch that new video I uploaded yesterday about updates, you'll see some of the new male characters, but Corey comes back as well. So I remade Corey. We've got Trenton, Xavier, we've got Matt, we've got Gio, Darius, Tristan. So there's a lot of male characters and a lot of male drama that happens this season. When is episode 6 going to come out? It's coming out after TFC episode 1, which happens at the campground, which I have to finish that set tonight before I go to bed, and my homework too. Roly Poly, Ronda Rousey, and Melanie versus Melinda. I think it'd be a very deadly fight, but Melinda still might win. Does Kay and Patrice have a fair one-on-one fight? Let me think if they fight again. They might. Patrice ends up on Team Cassandra eventually, so it's foggy. Sean, who wins, Darius or the football boy? Darius kind of wins. Destiny versus Jessica. Destiny would win. Is Bianca coming back to TFC? Yes, she's coming back. I might do that blue. If you guys remember when Bianca had blue hair for a very short time period, she's probably going to get blue hair again. Not Brooke getting bullied. Zari versus Amber. Zari would probably win. Gabby versus Melanie. Melanie would win. Does Alexis and Olivia scrap? Yes, they do. And it's a very slow, awkward fight that everyone's like hyping up, like, woo, get her. And then when they start just very slowly fighting, everyone's like, are they okay? No. Is Morgan coming to TFC? I would like her and Olivia to click up. Maybe in season 3. Do you think Jamie and Jazz could be on the new baddie season? I think it's a possibility since Natalie Nunn linked up with them and she knows that the fans really want them. So if Natalie's gonna be smart with this season, she'll put Jamie and Jazz on there because we love them. Brie and Jessica are the baddest, period. Would TFC season 2 get that bad to the point where a gunshot scene might happen? I'm thinking for season 3, there may be a gun involved. Not for season 2, because there's already so much drama that happens. I mean, there is a gun involved in season 2 as well, but that's in Raina's storyline. So, but season 3, there will be. It may touch on school shooting, but we'll see. Bianca was low-key getting with Melinda when they jumped her. You should make a Doja Cat doll. Honestly, I would love to. Bianca versus Jupiter. Bianca would win, but Jupiter would put up a good fight. If Anastasia was brought back, what fighting level would she be now? She'd probably be an upper 3. Only because her size does kind of give her a disadvantage. Stunner Girl can't fight, in my opinion. I don't think she can fight that good either, but she was keeping up with Rolly. The original cast was Serena Zari, Hannah, Victoria, Megan, Rowan, Gianna, and another mean girl. The other mean girl was Brittany. And then there was one other girl. I forgot her name. Bianca versus Amber and Bianca versus Jackie again. I think Jacqueline would still keep up with Bianca if they had a round 2. And because that one they really did square up pretty good. And then Bianca versus Amber, Amber would win. Patrice versus Love from Mob Wives. I feel like Patrice would win. Patrice is just huge. And she got hands. Melanie versus Andrea from BGC 9. I feel like Melanie could take Andrea down. Will you do small mini fights again, like the Chelsea versus Brooke one? Yes, I actually do have one planned very shortly. Sean, can we see Bianca, please? Or is she not ready? Little Bianca's not ready, but I do have Big Bianca. Let me grab Big Bianca. Let me grab Big Bianca. Okay. Okay. We got Big Bianca. It's so dark in my room. I should have put on my light. Here's Giant Bianca. So she's huge. This is the Mega Bianca. She has her green hair. I don't have my light on. Yes, ready for the male drama. Period. Low versus JoJo. Low has heart. I feel like it would be close to a tie. Gabby or Gia, BGC. Like Gianna, BGC 21 versus Patrice. It'd be close. I feel like Patrice would still win, but she'd put up a good fight like Bianca did. Matt from TFC versus Anthony from Bad Boys. Is Anthony the big dude that can like beat up people? I feel like he might beat Matt. I'm screaming at the paws of the wall. For real, this piece getting on my nerve. You better keep your ass where I tell you. Okay, let's see. JoJo versus Jocelyn. Honestly, I feel like I've never really seen Jocelyn just fight one on one. I'm gonna have to answer that again when the Amber Rose versus Jocelyn fight comes out. I want to see Jocelyn one on one fight somebody because I feel like it's always like shaky cameras, security everywhere. Like you can really never tell if Jocelyn can just fight or not. I'm gonna have to see. Is Bianca and Patrice gonna fight on TFC? Yes, Bianca and Patrice do fight. Gabby versus Amber. Amber would win. Please make a love games, and the cast for season 1 should be Patrice, Chelsea, and Paige. Ooh, that would be a good one. Patrice deserves love, even though she's taller than most of the dudes probably on the show. It's crazy that you're doing a down low storyline since in real life a lot of the football players are down low. It's true. Even at my high school, like some of the gay dudes that I went to school with told me that they did stuff with some of the football players, and I'm like, ooh, and you what? Mm-hmm. I knew it. I knew it. We knew it. I can tell season 2 is gonna be real violent. Yes. It's gonna be shocking when Kay gets her ass beat. Cause like she's fought and she did kind of lose to Bianca when they one-on-one fought, but she never really got her ass beat, you know? Bianca versus Naj. Ooh, I feel like Naj would win, but Bianca would it'd be almost a tie though. It'd kind of be like when Naj and ET fought. Krishan versus Melanie. It would be close to a tie, and it would depend on if Melanie can take Krishan down or not. Amber versus Patrice. Who would win? Patrice would win, but Amber would almost tie. Bianca was low-key keeping up with Melinda. Same with Patrice and Melanie. JoJo and Morgan and Danielle versus red-haired Danielle and Mackenzie and Patrice. While Mackenzie can beat Morgan, red-haired Danielle can beat other Danielle, and Patrice definitely could beat JoJo. So I'd say team number 2 is taking the cake. Hood Baby versus Jackie. I think Jacqueline would win. Bianca versus Amber would go crazy. Yes, they would be going. Psh, psh. It'd be close to Jenna versus Amber, though. Patrice versus Naj. Naj would put up a really good fight, but I feel like because Patrice is twice her size and also has hands, I feel like Patrice would win in the end. Darius versus Xavier. Xavier. Jenna missed most of her hits when she fought Amber. Not most of them. She missed a few, but she was landing them. I can't wait to see your Brooke versus Taylor. Period. So Brooke is part of the Mean Girls clique right now because she's friends with Patrice. So her and Taylor may have a scuffle. The fight you guys have wanted since 2017. You should do a mini male fight. Ooh, that would be good. I hope Brooke eats. Look on list. Amber did to darkness. Can we see Miss Moopsies? I like to fight. I mean, talk to her. You leave Miss Moopsies out of this. Hold on. She said, what'd you say, beach? What'd you say? Miss Moopsies says, all huffs, no mouth. What's up? No. Savannah versus Skylar. Probably Savannah. Is Jupiter taller than Patrice? No, they're almost the same height. Jupiter is 1 inch shorter than Patrice. Savannah versus Taylor again. Taylor would still win. Melinda versus Jupiter. Melinda would wreck her. Tori from the challenge versus Amber. Amber, period. What hair do you put? So their hair is Miss Moopsy. You can't really tell, but it's actually a super soft yarn. I forgot what the brand name was, but it's a specialty yarn that's very silky and soft. Jocelyn Hernandez can't fight the way she got dropped by Amber. I mean, she did get minked. Will we ever get a bestie duo fight? 2 versus 2 BGC mini fight. Okay, so the mini fight I'm planning on doing is pretty much that. It's gonna be Zari. Who else was it? Who the fuck was supposed to fight with Zari? It was gonna be Zari versus the new girl named Amy. And then I forgot who else. They tried to jump Zari. I was gonna use the Megan audio. I don't remember who was fighting with Zari now. I'd have to look on the mini script I wrote, but pretty much they're like, "You're going home," and she's like, "No," and then they jump her, and it happens in the Taylor house. So it's kind of a 2 versus 2 fight. Sean Taylor versus the tall girl from BGC 18. Taylor would probably win. Jessica Dime versus Chelsea. I feel like Chelsea would get more punches in, but not win easily. Counter, but Jenna missed most of her hits. Unpopular opinion. Bianca always went toe-to-toe with Patrice. Period. Do you need any voice actors for TFC? If so, who? I will be hosting, so if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it's Sean.shows.iconic. That's where I host auditions, so I will be posting what parts are. It's not unpopular this time. Yeah, I think Bianca definitely held her own with Patrice. New JoJo versus Bianca. Bianca would still win. OMG. Speaking of Naj, Sean, we need you to create your own version of Naj that would eat. Period. She better get her lick back. Patrice versus Bianca, but she cannot throw her around. If she's not allowed to throw her, then it would probably be a tie. You should make Jupiter. What level is red hair Danny? She is a upper 3 to low 2 right now. Megan Robot versus Amber. I don't know. Jackie versus Melanie. Who would win? Ooh, that one would be a really good fight. Melanie does overpower Jackie when they wrestle, so it would depend. Like Mooney say so. Ooh, that would be cute. Melinda versus Mr. Cookie and Patrice. Still Melinda, because Melinda beat him up easy in the comics. She bit his head. I was actually surprised how Jenna was going toe-to-toe with Amber. You should make a life-size model of a top voted character for 100k subs. I'm down for that. If you guys ever get me to 100k, I'll make a big-ass character. I could probably make it happen. It would take a lot of money, but I could make it happen. Not Melinda, though. I know you guys are going to pick Melinda. No Melinda, no Patrice. That's too big. But a normal character I could probably do. Jenna and Amber was low-key going at it. They were like, psh, 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 me. Savannah low-key had hands, but people aren't going to admit it because they don't like her. Yeah, Savannah was scrappy. She definitely was. I'd say she's underrated. Sabrina from BGC 18 is also underrated because she definitely keeps up with Melanie. So I don't feel like Taylor won that, though. Savannah had her head down. At the BGC 20 reunion, will they come with fighting clothes? No. So if you guys have noticed on my show, they always wear dresses no matter what, or some kind of like reunion attire. It's because in the Sean show's BGC contract, they have to dress up for the reunion. They're not allowed to wear like sweatpants and stuff. So they will always come in a dress, even if they're here to fight. Did you update the fighting list yet? I did I'd say after episode 3 of BGC, I'd have to update it again. So if you guys don't know, the fighting list isn't permanent. It can change depending on, like, the more someone gets into a fight, the more they can go up or down in the fighting scale. I really want to see Jupiter versus Morgan and Danielle. I mean, you kind of get to see it a little bit. Danielle doesn't jump in, but Morgan does. I'd say Chelsea because Jessica Dime always pulled hair. We never see her actually throw a fist. Yeah, I mean, it's true. I feel like when it comes to love and hip hop, it's really hard to tell who can like actually fight most of the time because security's there in like 2 seconds. Let's see, Sean, Patrice versus Zari. You guys get to see that on TFC season 2. Patrice and Zari do fight. Cassandra versus Rolly. Ah! Oh, I didn't know I could zoom in. That's kind of cool. I feel like I've discovered that before and forgot. But anyways, I feel like Cassandra would win, but not easily. For the Scream Cult opening scene, it should be in Taylor's house. It was actually originally going to be, however, you guys are going to love this. The Scream Cult opening kill is now taking place at a clothing store, like kind of like Target or like a mall store. Um so she's closing alone at a clothing store and she gets called and the killer's in the store, so she has to like hide from him like through the shelves and stuff. Like it's going to be good. I was thinking about it and I'm like, I kind of want to do something different. So Scream Cult has a clothing store opening kill. Natalie, if Melanie trained her for versus Jenna. I still feel like Jenna would win. Natalie really pulls a lot of hair. I feel like each time Bianca fights, she gets better and better. Bianca is close to Melanie's level because Bianca learns. If you guys have noticed when she fights, she does learn from each fight and she'll approach it with a different method each time. Can you make Jupiter versus Morgan and Danielle? But like they did to red-haired Danny. I could probably do it as a mini fight. Hey Zamir. Kenya versus JoJo. I feel like Kenya would win. I mean, JoJo's scrappy, but so is Kenya. It'd be close to a tie, though. What level is TFC Season 2K? She's still the same of like an upper 3 to low 2. No hair pulling Jenna versus Bianca. I feel like Bianca would win. So the day Zari gets jumped and gets kicked out, they jump Gabby. So they try to kick Zari out, but she doesn't leave. But they do, if we stick to the original plan, then they do jump Gabby, they jump Zari, and they jump Hannah. But the cast may be redone a little bit. Can Morgan scrap good or no? Morgan's like a mid 3 to low 3. So she's an average fighter. Like she can throw punches, but she definitely won't dominate a fight against someone who can fight good. How do you make the dolls? Sculpt them out of clay, cast them, cut open the molds, mix up a custom plastic color, pour it in, let it harden, pop it out, carve it up. It's a long process. Melanie and Jacqueline would become WWE wrestlers. Period. They would be good wrestlers. William the baddest versus Xavier. Xavier would beat William. Duh. No. Hey, Chelsea versus Mackenzie. Chelsea would win. Bailey needs to whoop Morgan's ass. She does pull a Shannon on Bailey. Or I mean on Morgan. Brooke versus red-haired Danielle. I feel like that'd be a tie. They're very similar. Like fighting style wise. Can't wait for the next episode. Period. Does Patrice lift weights? Yes, Patrice does like to work out. Someone said Jenna versus Bianca, no pulling hair, but Jenna has no hair. I think they mean like Jenna can't pull Bianca's hair. Will Chelsea's sister have more screen time on season 2? Yes, she will. Especially with the miscarriage thing. Would you ever have a bad boys club? I wouldn't do it as a bad boys club specifically, but I would do like a show with boys where they can fight. Maybe something like The Bachelor, but the guys can like fight. Mackenzie versus Morgan round 2. Mackenzie would still win. Can you make a baddies West show? Taylor need a fighting upgrade. She does. So season 1, she wasn't fighting like super strong because she hasn't done her fighting training yet, like her boxing classes. She does that this season. So episode 1, she still fights the same when she fights Reina again. But later on in the season, she's gonna bop bop. She'll have her boxing. Mooney versus Brittany. Probably Mooney. It's Brittany. Who's Britain? Kenya versus you. I'm beating Kenya's ass. Bye, Kenya. You're going home. Jenna versus Chelsea. Jenna versus Chelsea. Chelsea would put up a really good fight. Jenna might win just because she's bald. Jenna versus Alicia. Jenna would probably win. Miss Moopsie versus Patrice. Miss Moopsie gonna whoop Patrice. Period. No. Can you make a Baddies West style episode, please? Maybe. Kenya versus Stunna Girl. I feel like it'd be a tie. I feel like they'd probably fight similar. Taylor versus Brooke. You guys get to see that on TFC. So I will leave the results unannounced. Jacqueline versus Melanie. Melanie has technically overpowered Jacqueline in the past. Punching wise, Jacqueline could probably win. Wrestling wise, Melanie. Mooney versus Anastasia. Anastasia would probably win. So red haired Danny and Kate are the same level. Would they tie in a fight? Punching wise, yes. They would probably tie in a fight. What level would KB if she asked her mom to train her? A level 2. Probably mid-level 2. I saw a real-life Patrice and Lord. That real-life Patrice is more deadly than the BGC Patrice. Yeah, Patrice was in real life. She'd be tall like, what's her name? Kay Capri from Jocelyn, but like with really good hands. That would be like real Patrice. When is Raelle coming out? She's in the next wave of figures for me to make. The next wave will include like Corey, Trenton, Raelle, who the fuck else? Emma, a new character, another new character. Xavier, I have to make him too, and Paige. Oh, and Bianca. Patrice versus Run and Hide Patrice. Oh God, I feel like I don't know, but I feel like Run and Hide Patrice would be deadly. Is Cassandra mixed with another race? No, Cassandra is just white. I'm mad late. Hey Nova, how would Matt from TFC look in real life? Let me think of an example. I can't really think of anyone. I'd have to find an example really and look. Will we meet TFC kids' parents? So you meet both of Kay's parents. You also get to meet both of Chelsea's parents. Amber versus Taylor boxing match. Ooh, probably Amber. Brooke should be on TFC season 2. She does. Brooke is on season 2 and she does fight Taylor. Sean, can you show us more sets? I don't have very many that are finished, which is when I'm 8:55. Ooh, hold on, guys. I gotta go real quick. I will BRB. Sean versus Ronda Rousey. Ronda's whooping my ass. period. Patrice versus you, Patrice would probably whip my ass too. Sean, what fighting level would you be in your universe? I feel like I'd be in upper 3. That's probably it. Upper 3. I'm more of like I like peace. I mean, I can fight, but like, yeah, I'd probably be in upper 3, maybe low 2. If I retrained my boxing, because I did used to do boxing, but I haven't done it in like years. So maybe if I go back to boxing, I can be a low 2. Jenna might win because she's bald. Period. A lot of my characters do pull hair, so when Jenna doesn't have hair, it definitely gives her an advantage. Miss Moopsy versus Melanie versus 2 Cookie Men. Melanie and Miss Moopsy taking them Cookie Men down. But will Taylor and Xavier get back together? No, they do not. Taylor actually fights him this season. But all right, guys, I do have to go. But this was fun. I will definitely do another update video very shortly to show you guys more Scream Cult stuff. And, of course, TFC Season 2 is about to come out, which is why BGC, the old seasons, have disappeared currently. If you guys were wondering where they all went, I have to hide those, so YouTube will promote TFC and not BGC, since the old BGCs have, like, almost 200,000 views. I have to hide them, because that's what YouTube will push first. What the heck? Go away. So, yeah. But, alright, guys. I gotta go for now. Peace out, Girl Scout. Blue.